sometimes that it seems like they do mimic the voice, and I don't know why that happens. But also too, I've heard all kinds of accents. One that didn't come out right for you was a German-speaking man. He talked totally German. So,
Sure.
You never know what you're going to get when you get the EVPs, but you have to be extremely careful to make sure that that's not you talking or any other group talking. Now, we don't only get voices. If you play this music, if you listen to the music in the background, we didn't hear that. You're going to hear Joe and the woman that owns the house talking, and then all of a sudden you're going to start hearing music, and it gets louder and louder because they are going from the basement through the parlor, and as soon as he gets into the kitchen, it stops dead.
So the music is playing, but you guys could not hear it with your ears?
No, could not.
All right.
Let's go ahead and play that then. Yep.
Really strange how it's like they're taunting you. It's just really odd. And then every time I go upstairs, I turn around and see my stairs coming down. You know, just messes. It's just weird. I'll show you all my pictures if you like. It's like they follow you down or chase you down.
Sounds like they're walking around at a fancy mall with that kind of airy music in the background.
Yeah. At the very end, you hear a man going, "Help me."
Really? All right, let's play that one more time, Tim, and maybe you could play it closer to the end. Is there a way to...
Yeah, I can zero in on the end here.
At the very end.
All right, I'll play it about 6 seconds from the end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can hear
Play
it.
that one more time, right at the very end there. Ooh, very nicely played, Mr. Bond. One more time so we can hear the "Help Me." Well, that does jump out. That's a pretty interesting piece. But to hear the music, sounds like they're playing remember the old Johnny Carson show, and they'd fill the glasses with water and then run their fingers along the crystal? Yeah, and they get that.
Well, I did some investigation, and somebody had told me that's left-handed music.
Left-handed music?
Yeah, because that's all high notes.
Oh, okay.
It's like somebody practicing.
It almost sounds like a penny whistle to me, that kind of, the old piano, like the I can't remember the damn name of it, the type of piano you'd hear at like a carnival, that kind of... Calliope? Yeah, calliope. Thank you, Yoko. Yoko has come through with the word I was looking for, calliope.
She screamed it out.
Real quickly, we do have 4 more sets of passes to give away to Sucker Punch. That'll be at the Mall of America. You can get them for during the run of the show. If you'd like to get those 4 sets of passes, so you and a guest can go to the Mall of America, you can do that right now. We'll take the next 4 callers. That's 651-989-5855, 651-989-5855, and we'll take those calls right now. We're going to wrap up. Now, tell us a little bit about the Villiska Axe Murder House. We've got about 4 minutes left with you here, dear. What was so impressive to you about this haunt? I mean, I've heard a lot of people go there. Some people say they feel absolutely nothing there, and other people say it's off the hook and off the charts. What was your experience?
Well, we were there twice.
Okay.
The first time that we were there, it was very, very active. We got so many EVPs, and they were loud and clear, but unfortunately, it didn't work sending it to you. But the second time we went there, somebody had saged the house like a week or 2 ago, and the feeling was totally different, and the EVPs were very hard to get. They were very, very quiet. And what you're going to hear is residual. I do believe that that this is just what's inside the house, the echoing of these kids being murdered. Now, it is common belief that everybody was sleeping when these people were murdered.
Well, first, what's the first EVP we had? Before we get to the kid being murdered, I want to hear, what was the other EVP title that we had from the Villiska Axe Murder House here to play?
It was Killer Before She something, Stillinger's.
Yes. Okay. That we got that in the downstairs bedroom.
Okay.
I believe that there was 2 killers there, and he's talking to his friend who was helping him, and they killed the little girls first.
Wow.
This is the little girls. He's telling them we're going to kill them quickly.
All right, go ahead and play that, Tim. Hit that one more time. I can hear a voice. I'm not able to pick out clearly what it said.
He said, "Kill her before she knows."
Okay.
In other words, kill her before she wakes up.
All right. Now, we've got just about enough time for this last one. Now, you say that in this EVP, you have what you believe are the children screaming as they're being murdered.
Yes.
So, folks, this is going to be possibly very disturbing. So if you're, light at heart, you might not want to listen to this. But here is our final EVP of the evening from Minnesota's Beyond the Veil investigations of the Villiska Axe Murder House. Tim? Wow. Very disturbing.
Like I said, it's believed that these kids were sleeping. Obviously, these kids were not sleeping. I think he killed the girls first, went upstairs, killed the parents. The noise woke up the kids when he entered into the bedroom to kill them because blood was all over that bedroom. Toys were scattered all over. He was swinging that axe all over the place, and then he put them on the bed. That is some of the most horrific EVP I've ever heard. Kathy, thanks for spending some time with us here. We have to wrap up for the evening. How can people find you and your paranormal team? Well, I'm going to have a lecture in Norwood, Young America, on at the new library on 312 Elm Street. Okay. If they want to hear and see pictures, that would be a good place to come. And when is that? That is going to be on April 2nd. Okay. I'm also having a lecture on June 28th in Henderson at the old courthouse. Okay, and what is your website? I've got to get out of here real quickly. We're about to... Minnesota's Beyond the Veil, and there you have my contact number there. Thank you very much, Kathy, for being a part of the show this evening. Thank you. Thank you, and you guys, thank you for...